y'all, welcome back to Anu Image. I am your Oracle Jewel of the Dawn, back with another reading, and we will be looking into the situation regarding the Capricorns for the month of December 2019. So, I gotta turn that back up one more. I need to feel it. So Capricorns, prayerfully all is well with you all as we enter into this new month. Your situation, I don't know, I'm just gonna get into it because I don't really know exactly what to say about the cards that are here. And I honestly feel in my heart that some of you all aren't necessarily going to like this message. Not that it's bad or anything, because it isn't. But I know that deep down in your hearts, in your minds, that some of you all will feel where the message is coming from and know exactly what's going on. Okay? So for the energy cards around the deck, at the head of the read, which is what's on the mind of the Capricorn, we have the Door to Value card. In the left position, where we have the recent, past, and the current energies, we have the Broken Heart upright. In the reality of the situation, we have the Door to Spirit in the reverse. And in the right of the read, for the future energies, we have the Angel of Balance in the reverse. So, I'm going to start with the recent, past, and current energies. There's a heartbreak here, so that could be a separation of a relationship or just heartbreak period based on whatever, but I'm really feeling like it's love, because in the romance angels deck, we have the retreat card, so I'm feeling like somebody left a situation here regarding, their love life. They left a loved one, whether it's the Capricorn who got left or the Capricorn who did the leaving. At the head of the read, we have the Door to Value. So I think you've changed your focus from romance to finance, okay? And in the reality of the situation, the Door to Spirit card in the reverse is just telling me that, maybe, and just maybe now, I'm getting the word presumptuous. Like, you might have jumped the gun with maybe retreating from a situation, or somebody jumped the gun, or maybe it's just that, you're not open to receiving messages from spirit. It's kind of like you've taken control and not letting spirit lead you. Like, you're asking spirit to just come along the journey with you, but you're not letting spirit lead you. And that's the best way that I can put it. And because of this, in the future, we have the Angel of Balance card in the reverse, like your life being out of balance because you're not letting spirit lead you. You're just asking spirit to just come along on the ride with you. And I'm guessing, bless your finances and, just walk with you as you walk away from something or someone, okay? So, from the Romance Angels deck, like I already stated, we have the Retreat card, which reads, it's time to disconnect from the world. And I feel like that has already taken place. Because if we think about last month's reading, it was disconnect to reconnect. So maybe with this Door to Spirit card in the reverse here, it's like you've disconnected, but you're not understanding that you're supposed to reconnect. You're supposed to let spirit lead you and get things in alignment and get things in balance for a reconnect. that may be happening very soon, because the other card that we have here from the Romance Angels deck is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? Next up, we have the Abundance deck cards. The first one is Unlimited Ideas, and it reads, your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take all you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Okay, and I think that says a lot with the door to spirit being in the reverse here. It's like you have the knowledge, and spirit, God, is trying to push you or guide you to take certain action. But with this door to spirit card being in the reverse, it's like you're not letting spirit lead you. And spirit is trying to lead you to infinite blessings and complete access to those blessings. But you have to let spirit lead you. You cannot lead spirit. Like, God is going to go with you wherever you go. There's no valley low that God won't go. But you may not have to even go into the depths of this valley if you follow God and you follow spirit. You feel me? So next up, we have the Organized for Success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about here door to value, with money being on your mind being on your money, but you need to organize your thoughts and your reports, checks and balances, living space, workspace, finances. There needs to be organization, and I think that may be one of the areas that God, spirit, is trying to communicate with you in, to show you, okay, what's priority, what's not priority, things of that nature. And organization also goes hand in hand with the balance card. Like I said, checks and balances. The card that's in the reverse. And the future energies. So I'm feeling like this is a kind of take heed moment. That God is trying to communicate with you about what you're thinking about or what you're worried about, which is your finances. But you have to be willing to let spirit lead you and do the actual work as far as the organization, checks and balances and things of that nature, to turn this angel of balance from reverse to upright. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the clarifying card and dig a little bit deeper and get a little bit more insight as to what's going on here. I keep hearing the word prioritize. Like, what's priority here? What's priority? Okay, so clarifying the Broken Heart card, which is in the recent, past, and current energy. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Can y'all see that? And then we have the Page of Cups upright. So I'm getting two things. Someone may have walked away in the past from someone who was offering something to them. The cup has a fish in it. I don't know. Think maybe they try to take y'all out for dinner. I don't know. I'm just joking. But yeah, like somebody making an offer to somebody and somebody in the past has walked away from it. But I don't necessarily feel that they wanted to leave the situation. but they just felt like that might have been what's best for them at the time. There's also a woman and a child, so this may have to do with children, which, you know, it could be a broken family type of situation, but if you don't have kids, then that doesn't apply to you. But just somebody may have walked away from something that they didn't necessarily want to do, but they broke, kind of like they broke their own heart, because I have to focus on my priorities, or I have to do what's best for me. So if you were the person who walked away and didn't necessarily want to, then it's kind of like you broke your own heart. And if you were the person who walked away because you weren't interested in what this person had to offer, then you may have broken their heart. But however it resonates, there's a broken heart. There's a broken heart somewhere in the midst. Okay, so let's go ahead to the door to value card. What's on the mind of the Capricorn? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So with the Four of Pentacles being in the reverse, it's like having to give, or not necessarily having to give, but giving. Okay? Giving to another who someone may feel like isn't doing enough, or maybe, you know, if this is a Capricorn woman, it's like you have to give because, you know, it's your bills, it's your checks and balances, but you don't feel like you have enough, or you're doing enough to produce as much, so you want to have more, if that makes sense. And that's why it's like the door to value is upright, because it's like I'm doing what I need to do, but my checks and balances may be off because I have to give more than what I may be bringing in. I don't know, I'm also seeing like a man giving to a woman, and with this Six of Swords here with the woman and child, it's like, you know, a man may be given to, if there's children involved, like a man, the children went with the mother, and then the father has to give like child support, or just give, you know, money for support of the children to a woman, and he may not feel like she's doing enough. Or maybe it's not that she's not doing enough. Maybe, you know, she doesn't have enough, you know, to take care of all of this by herself. So the Capricorn has to give to her. And that's why money is such an issue right now, because, you know, like priorities, like we discussed earlier, like priorities. Like I can't have, you know, my kids over here going without. I'm feeling some energy coming from those cards over there. So, well, the cards that we just looked at, the door to value and all of that. I might pull another tarot card or another energy card. I think I'm gonna pull one more card for that, because I'm just feeling like it's something that's not being said. Like more clarity is needed. So the door to spirit card in the reverse is being clarified with the Lovers card upright and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel strongly that you know, someone has made a decision within their flesh with this Lovers card here and the people being naked. I'm getting like two different stories. For the people who are not involved, like you made a decision within your flesh for yourself as to walk away and disconnect from what may have actually been like a very loving situation or a very loving relationship, because we got the Ace of Cups here in the reverse, but we also have the Door to Spirit here in the reverse. And I know in the tarot, the aces are like the number one of the suit, and then it goes all the way up to the king of the suit. But for me, the ace has always been like in reference to spades. Like the ace of the suit is the highest, and every ace card except what, like the Ace of Wands, every ace card except for the Ace of Wands, which the Ace of Wands, hold on, let me see. My point is that they have like a hand in the cards. Yeah, Ace of Wands has it. A hand bringing the suit into play. And it looked like it's coming from the heavens, you know. And I feel like somebody turned down this offer with this Ace of Cups, and they based it on, you know, their flesh. Like, and not saying a lust versus love, but for some people it could very well be, you know, choosing lust over love. But I'm feeling like, you know, it was a chance that you were supposed to take, or action that you were supposed to take regarding this Ace of Cups that you didn't take. And you made a decision with your flesh versus your spirit, if that makes sense. And that wasn't what you were supposed to do. It's like you made the wrong decision for whoever this resonates for. And I was saying that the hands that's coming from the heavens, like from God, like there was something in this cup that was overflowing that you were supposed to choose. Whatever this offer was, whoever this offer was with, like you were supposed to choose this, but you didn't. And that's why the Door to Spirit card is in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Cups being in the reverse. Like you didn't listen. You didn't listen to God. Like God was trying to order your steps, but you chose something else. Because the Lover's card also talks about decisions being made. And if you look at the imagery in the card, it's like two people and like a God-like figure over them. I don't know, but like that, it's like a God-like figure, but the energy is not giving me God, like a flesh God, or you know, like the God of love, or you know, something like that. Not like the God of all, the Alpha, the Omega, the Creator, you know. I'm getting a message here like time might be about to run out. So it's like somebody needs to make the right decision. Somebody needs to make the right decision before their time is actually up. And I'm feeling like it has to do with like coming to make offers as a page versus like stepping up as a king and like, you know, manning up, so to speak. In the future energies, we have the Angel of Balance card in the reverse, clarified with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. And I feel like this is where things start to get tricky, because the Four of Swords is like rest, meditation, prayer, kind of being at peace, finding solace. But when it's in the reverse, for me, it means the opposite of that. Like, it could denote like a little bit just overthinking, stressing a little bit, not finding peace, not finding solace, because the Eight of Cups is here in the reverse, having walked away from something that you really didn't even want to walk away from. So if somebody left you, then they may be having second thoughts like, did I make the right decision? And then if you left somebody, like, you're having second thoughts, did I make the right decision? Somebody's having second thoughts about this, like, did I make the right decision? Because it's like, and I'm getting a message here, like somebody feel it in their soul, like, I did not make the right decision because of my priorities, because of my obligations, like, and things are out of balance, and I'm thinking really hard about this money. Yeah. I'm going to pull from the abundance deck to clarify this. Power of prayer. So like I was talking about here with prayer for that Four of Swords, somebody needs to get a prayer life going and ask for guidance, ask for your steps to be ordered. And you need to do that very soon. Because with that Ace of Cups being in reverse here in this retreat card, it's like a woman in a wedding dress and a man in a tux. So it's like, you know, I feel like somebody was supposed to be getting married here, or something, like, you know, somebody was supposed to be marrying somebody here and stepping up and, you know, taking that relationship to the next level. But they came as the Page of Cups, and it kind of drove the person away, because it's like, I'm like, that's childish. Like, we're on another level here. Like, we supposed to be getting married type of time, and you coming as a Page of Cups. And then, you know, so whether that person turned down the offer and it poured out the Ace of Cups, or somebody just, you know, never took the relationship to that level and then made the decision to leave and you know, refuse the offer, or that God had presented them with this Eight of Cups. I mean, with this Ace of Cups. It's like they having second thoughts about it, because I really don't even feel like they wanted to walk away for real. And their money is on their mind, because I feel like it's kids over there they got, if it ain't kids, like, it's obligations. Like, let me see, because I'm seeing a lot of like marriage and stuff, but I know there's people out there who are not married, who don't have children. So at the bottom of the deck, we have God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens doorways to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And then we have the card that I actually pulled out was have courage to ask for and receive and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Somebody needs some help, and somebody feel obligated to help them, and this has something to do with money. So even if you don't have children with this person, or it wasn't about money or whatever, somebody in a Capricorn's life may be like needing their help right now as far as some finances are concerned. And I don't think like it may be something you have to double back and help this person with, because it's like you can't even sleep good at night because you're out of balance, because it's like somebody needs your help. Or maybe Capricorn, you need somebody's help because you may not have enough to give. You may not have enough. Your checks and balances may be off. So maybe you have to ask someone for help. And they may come through. They may come through for you. With this Page of Cups here, it may not be as much as you want it to be, but you know, they may come through for you. You need to be looking for God, though. You need to be looking to God for ideas. And I also feel a strong urge to tell you, you need to be making better decisions. Whoever this resonates for, making better decisions, period, with your money, with your love, you know, just making better decisions for yourself, period. Because very soon it's going to come a big decision. And I'm not saying like big, like huge decision, but you know, very soon you're going to have to make, you know, some kind of cut and dry decisions. And you need to go ahead and start getting in tune with your spirit now and praying, you know, for clarity and for wisdom, I hear, and for foresight, wisdom and foresight as far as what you need to do. Okay, Capricorn. So that's really all I got for y'all today. I am open for booking, so if you would like to book a personal reading, you can always contact me at anuimage.a1@gmail.com, or you can contact me at anuimage.a1@yahoo.com. You can find the Gmail and the spelling and everything in the description below. If anything resonated for you in this reading, if it didn't resonate for you, however it goes, please leave me feedback in the comments. I love the comments and I do respond. Yeah, so that's about it. So I would like to just send y'all out some love, kisses, and blessings. Jula the Don signing out. I'll get with y'all the next go around. Peace.